Here we are in the Cajun Dome in Louisiana, another conference win on the road. Very hard to come by, so I'm very grateful to be standing here 2-0 in conference right now. We are coming back after a long period off of the Christmas holidays. We didn't play a warm-up game into this game, and so we were a little rusty, but the effort was there. Our veterans did a good job of explaining to the new players before the game and throughout the game how we can't let anything slide because these games in the Cajun Dome can end up being tricky sometimes. We've won some good ones, but we've lost some also in the past year, and the veterans really wanted to make sure that we didn't do that today, so they did a good job with leadership.
And Coach, we've talked a little bit about, in the non-conference play about trap games. This one felt like it could have been that, a 1-11 Louisiana team, but as you said, Cajun Dome, 10-day hiatus. There were so many things kind of building up to that, but then you guys got the job done. Just talk about, you mentioned it, but just talk about the overall maturity of this team to come on out with the legs, stay fresh, and get a big victory.
Yeah, I was just really excited because I went into team meeting last night really expecting to have to give that speech about you can't take anything for granted. Elite is playing with the same focus every game, but I didn't even have to say it. Stitch took over and explained that to everybody, and the other veterans chimed in. And when you have a player-led team, the rest of the team really listened to them, and I think it helped today.
And Coach, one person that came off the bench, and I think she got ahead a little bit, added motivation from the cheerleaders as well. But Jatavia Salter, a career high in 4 blocks. She had 11 points coming off the bench. Just talk about what it was like to kind of have that rise from, someone who's new.
So excited about Jatavia because really Zay and Fortuna have really been playing that post and getting all the production for us, but we know Jatavia has it in her. Coach Graff has really been working with her to develop her skills. She already has a lot of skills, but to develop her confidence, and we're going to keep doing that, and I think the sky's the limit for her. With more and more playing time, she's just going to rise to the occasion and do more big things for us.
And Coach, sometimes, the scouting report really tells a lot. You knew coming into this game that Louisiana was shooting the worst percentage in the Sun Belt with the lowest amount of points, and you kind of held them to that. Here you held them to about to 19 of 66 from the field, 2 of 18 from deep. Just talk about that scouting report and how you guys were kind of able to keep it going and to maintain it.
Well, Coach Murphy had the scout, and she did an amazing job because their three-point percentage was not super good. They were more of a drive and shoot floaters, that kind of thing. She was really harping on the team about staying in the lane. She taught them a lot this past week about being in help side defense and clogging the paint and how to keep drivers from driving by body presence. And she did an amazing job. I learned a lot from her. I know the team learned a lot, and they responded to her coaching and did a good job with that.
And Coach, you start 2-0 in league play for the first time since you guys won a Sun Belt title, I think in 2019-20. And 1-0 was the last time that you guys also won a Sun Belt regular season title. So the trend is kind of showing, but how do you keep this team disciplined going into Southern Miss to start 3-0?
Well, we have to be very disciplined going to Southern Miss. I think they're definitely one of the top teams in the conference. We have to be at our best. We were not at our best today, and that's okay because we were coming back after a long time off. But we have to be at our best to expect to go into Southern Miss and win that game. So it's about rest. It's about quick preparation. It's about building confidences. It's about building teamwork. Again, all those things need to be on a 10+ as we go into Hattiesburg.